Hi folks, let's start with a poem. The lion's roar echoes with a fading pride. The sparrow's song a mournful glide. Through once lush forests a silence descends. As biodiversity wanes, a connection rends. Butterflies, once vibrant dancers in the light, now flutter faintly, a diminishing sight. The oceans weep for the corals' embrace, a fading rainbow in the underwater space. Imagine stepping into a lush forest, where every rustle and chirp tells a tale of interconnected life, a place where the symphony of nature plays on an endless loop, every note a testament to the rich diversity of life that thrives within. This is biodiversity, the intricate web of life that weaves together every organism, from the tiniest microbe to the largest whale. Now picture yourself in that forest, the cool shade of the trees, the chirping of the birds, the sweet smell of earth. A sense of calm washes over you as you're reminded of the simple truth that we are all connected, part of a larger whole. You see, biodiversity isn't just about the number of species in an ecosystem, it's about the relationships between them, the roles they play, and the balance they maintain. But as you walk deeper into the forest, you notice something amiss. The chorus of nature seems to be missing a few notes. Some trees are eerily silent, their usual inhabitants nowhere to be found. The forest, once teeming with life, is now eerily quiet. This is the grim reality of biodiversity loss. It's not just about the disappearance of species, but also about the breaking of biological relationships that have taken millions of years to evolve. Our actions, from deforestation to pollution, are disrupting this delicate balance, pushing countless species towards extinction and threatening the very symphony of life. Biodiversity loss is a crisis that affects us all, from the air we breathe to the food we eat. It's a crisis that, if left unchecked, could disrupt the very systems that make life on Earth possible. But the harmony of this symphony is under threat, and that's what we're going to explore today. So join us as we delve into the world of biodiversity loss, unravel its causes, and uncover the steps we can take to protect the rich tapestry of life on our planet. And what exactly is biodiversity and why does it matter, you may ask? Well, biodiversity is the variety of life on Earth in all its forms and interactions, from the smallest microorganisms to the massive blue whales, from the lush rainforests to the barren deserts. All contribute to the rich tapestry of life that we call biodiversity. It's like a colossal, complex web where each thread represents a species and each connection an interaction. But why is biodiversity important? Think of it as nature's safety net. It provides us with a multitude of ecosystem services, from pollination of crops by bees to the purification of air and water by plants. It's the secret ingredient that makes our planet habitable. But there's more. Biodiversity also has significant economic value. Did you know that more than half of the world's GDP, that's $44 trillion, is moderately or highly dependent on nature and its services? It's the silent engine driving our economies, our societies, and indeed our very existence. Without biodiversity, our planet as we know it would cease to exist. So the idea, the very architects of this complex web of life, humans, are ironically its biggest threat. The seeds of destruction have been sown deep within the cradle of biodiversity. As we delve further, we find that human activities are the main culprits behind this loss. Deforestation, for instance, is like stripping the earth of its lungs, leaving countless species homeless and disrupting delicate food chains. Then there's pollution, a silent killer that infiltrates every corner of our world. Our rivers and oceans are choked with plastic, our air heavy with toxins. This invisible enemy is slowly but surely poisoning our planet's diverse species. Overexploitation too plays a crucial role. We are draining the earth of its resources faster than it can replenish them, putting immense pressure on all forms of life. And let's not forget the elephant in the room, climate change. Rising temperatures, melting ice caps, and extreme weather events are all reshaping the world as we know it, leaving many species struggling to adapt. Our actions are pushing species to the brink of extinction. The loss of biodiversity isn't just about the disappearance of species. It's the silencing of a unique voice in the chorus of life, a voice that played a crucial role in the complex and dynamic symphony of our ecosystems. Today's extinction rates are alarmingly high, with countless species facing the brink of extinction. From the majestic Sumatran tiger, a symbol of untamed wilderness, to the humble honeybee, an unsung hero of our food chain, each species contributes to the delicate balance of our planet. But how does the loss of one species affect an entire ecosystem? Picture a house of cards, remove one, and the entire structure may collapse. Similarly, the extinction of a single species can trigger a domino effect, disrupting food chains and altering habitats. This is why biodiversity is so crucial for ecological resilience. It's the safety net of our ecosystems, providing a buffer against environmental changes and enhancing their ability to recover from disturbances. Every extinct species is a thread pulled from the fabric of life, weakening the entire system. This is the echo of extinction, a silent alarm bell that we cannot afford to ignore. The loss of biodiversity is not just an environmental issue, but a humanitarian crisis in the making. This crisis, however, is not confined to the boundaries of the forests or oceans. Its echoes reverberate globally. Let's consider climate change. Our planet's diverse ecosystems act as natural carbon sinks, absorbing and storing atmospheric carbon dioxide. But when these ecosystems are disrupted, not only does this absorption capacity diminish, but the stored carbon is also released back into the atmosphere, exacerbating global warming. Now let's turn our attention to disease control. Biodiversity plays a crucial role in this arena as well. A variety of species in an ecosystem can act as a natural buffer, preventing the spread of certain diseases. The loss of this biological diversity, however, can lead to an increase in disease transmission, posing a significant threat to global health. So it's clear that the repercussions of biodiversity loss extend far beyond the immediate environment, influencing global climate patterns and human health. Our actions today will determine the health of our planet and the survival of future generations. And the question now is, what can we do to slow down and ideally halt the loss of biodiversity? Well, it's not a battle we can win overnight, but every small step counts. Conservation efforts are the key. We need to support and participate in initiatives that protect and restore natural habitats. Get involved in local conservation projects. Advocate for stronger environmental policies. But it's not just about the big actions. Change begins at home. Adopt sustainable lifestyle choices. Recycle, reuse, reduce. Opt for products that are eco-friendly. Be mindful of your water and energy consumption. Cut down on meat and try to source your food locally. Remember, our choices, our actions, they all have consequences. We are part of this intricate web of life, and our survival is intertwined with the survival of countless other species. We must learn to coexist, to respect, to nurture. Together we can rewrite the ending of this story. The choice is ours. Will we be the generation that stood by as the symphony of nature fell silent, or will we be the change we wish to see in our world? The clock is ticking. It's time to act.